Alrighty guys, we are going to see how this works out because I did have some requests for people asking me how I have my setup on my boat for my GoPro. And it's funny because I'm looking over here, I'm trying to look at myself, so my eyes are kind of like facing one way, but my camera is this way. So I'm going to try and look at the camera so it doesn't look awkward, doesn't look like I'm staring at somebody. But yeah, I did have some requests from people asking about my camera setup for my GoPro and how I have it set up. And it's a really simple setup, guys. Didn't spend a lot of money, if anything, on it. Used a lot of the parts that actually came with the camera itself when I ordered it. And then just the battery backup and whatever else I use. So I had to do it on my phone so I can be able to show you the connectors on my camera, because I only have the one GoPro. I have my older one, which is I think a Hero 3, but the quality is pretty bad. If you ever watched some of my very first videos, then you know what I'm talking about. It's a lot grainier, so this is a better camera. And even then, this is a Hero 7, and it's outdated. I don't know what they're up to now. 11, 12? I have no idea. It seems like with technology, every year they go up like 2 models. But it works for what I need. So until it dies, or somebody gives me a new one for free, like I got that one, then I'm gonna keep using it. So yeah, let's check it out. I'm gonna flip the view on this thing, or actually, can I flip the view on this thing? Probably not. So let me see here. Flip. No, can't flip it. So I'm going to do 2 videos. So be right back. Alrighty, there we go. So I'm going to kind of show you the setup. So like I said, guys, really easy. So what I actually ended up doing, trying to get in the sunny side. So you can see I've got a PVC pipe, and it actually runs into one of my rod holders on the side of the boat. Obviously not every boat has that, but you can kind of come up with something similar. But it's just a PVC pipe that runs up. And this pipe actually stops, I believe, right about there. I have it cut off. And I have it cut off because I can just pull this back out. So when it's actually sitting in there, it's probably about that far down. I want to be able to do that because I do have 2 on the boat. So depending which side of the boat we're fishing at, there's sometimes when we're fishing where we're standing more on this side. So I need the camera on this side so we can get a much wider view. And if there's other times we're fishing on this side, I move the camera to this other one. And then there's other times where it's just all the way around. And if you've seen my videos, sometimes you'll see me like pick up the camera and reshift it, and that's just so I can get like a wider view. So yeah, so that's all it is. It's a PVC pipe. It runs into the pool noodle tube, and then I just have some these are some like rubber, I think they're called like rubber zip ties or something. They work real good. So anyways, on the top, so this mount actually came with the camera, and so it works out real good. I just ended up putting it on there, so that holds my camera. I ended up getting this Rode microphone. This one's really old, so I need to get a new one. And basically the cord that it runs, I have it just zip tied on my PVC pipe, and that's kind of where it ends. So this is just an attachment that I bought. So this guy here, oh, hopefully it'll zoom in. Yeah, this guy here, it's a attachment, and it's called Zoo Ox. So it goes into your camera, and basically then it's got 2 separate connectors. So I don't know how well you can see it, but this one on the bottom has got a lightning bolt, that one's got a headphone. And basically what you do is you plug in your headphone jack for your microphone into that one, and then this one you can use as a spare battery pack, which works great because anybody that has a GoPro camera knows the batteries absolutely suck. They don't last very long. I was always having to switch them out. So what I ended up doing is I got this because I actually have the GoPro camera. There's no battery in there, and what I'm doing is I am running it off an external battery. Now this guy will run for, shoot, I don't know, I can have it running for probably like 8 hours, and it's still wouldn't even be, 1/4% drained. So this external battery pack works out real good. I forgot what megahertz it is, but it works fantastic. So it just kind of sits there. Now there have been times that I've forgotten my battery pack, and what I've done is I've actually connected the plug to my cigarette lighter. So I have an adapter that I plug in there, that will have for a USB port, and then you can just run the camera straight off your boat battery, and that works out real good also. The only problem is then if you have to like shift and move, unless you have like a super long cord, once you pull that camera out, you are going to disconnect from your main port. So that's why I like this guy, because I can just get this, I grab my camera and I pull the whole thing up and I move it to wherever I want it to be. So yeah, so pretty good. So not too bad. Like I said, works pretty well for me. And yeah, that's my setup. Yeah guys, so like I said, so it's not very difficult, it's very easy. I'm using a PVC pipe, I'm using zip ties. Besides the cost of the camera, besides the cost of the microphone, and then the adapter, which I think the adapter was like 10 bucks on Amazon. It's not very difficult. And the reason you need the adapter is because, why GoPro does this, I don't know, but the battery and the microphone uses the same port. If they use two different ports, I wouldn't need the adapter, but they use the same port, or at least on mine it does. So I need the adapter so I can be able to make both of them work at the same time. So yeah, like I said, I had some guys asking about how I have my camera set up. That's my camera setup. Hopefully that kind of answers most of the questions. Again, super easy, not a lot of work. And if you guys watch my videos, then you know it's got decent quality. But yeah, enjoy this one. See y'all next time. Bye.